What is going on, guys? I'm so excited to share with you this video. Today, I'm going to be going over the Teachability Index. And this is something that, for those of you that have listened to or read the Your Wish or Your Command, you know a little bit about. And, it's something that I'm still learning. I'm still grasping it. Because if you know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know. You never got it. You never know. You're always getting it. You're always learning more. You're always being willing to learn. You're always being willing to accept change, because the Teachability Index is the first step in the 4 basics to success. And what it states is your willingness to learn has to be a 10 out of 10. Your willingness to accept change has to be a 10 out of 10. Why is that true? Because, guys, as soon as you say that, I know that, I got that, oh, I know, you don't know it. You just prove that you don't know it because your Teachability Index just went down to 0. Because you have to know and understand that you don't know what you don't know. So who do you listen to? Number one, if you're listening to someone who has the results that you want, you don't challenge what they tell you. You listen and ask them questions. You say, oh, this is starting to make sense. Teach me more. Don't say, oh, I know that already. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. You don't got it. Because why? The first step to basics to success is willingness to learn, willingness to accept change. Because if you say that you know that, you are blocking yourself off from this entire information. Guys, realize what you know and understand is only 0.001% of all the information that you can use, or whatever percentage, right? That's in your radar. Therefore, 99.99% of the information that you can use towards your success, you don't know it already. You don't know what you don't know. Therefore, you have to be willing to learn, because you don't know what you don't know, and you're listening to someone who has what you want. So you never know it. Whether you think you know it or not, you can say, oh, I'm starting to grasp it. It's starting to make sense. You could think in your head that you know it 100%, but knowing the Teachability Index and how powerful it is, you have to tell yourself and tell your mentor, yo, I'm actually starting to grasp this. It's starting to make sense, but teach me more. I know there's so much more. Because if you tell yourself that you know it, then you're blocking yourself off from learning more. And your Teachability Index, you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to learn 10 out of 10. There's never a point where you know it. You're always getting it. You're always learning more. And the second step of the Teachability Index is willingness to accept change. So you have to be coachable and teachable. So if you are learning all this information, a lot of people, they love to be that learner. They love to be that person that's learning all this information. You know what? I don't want to do it myself. I just want to teach it. They think that the best way to learn is to teach. And guys, if you don't have the information, you're teaching the wrong information. So you must learn it first, number one, but you must be willing to accept change. It's called a LAT formula, learn, apply, teach. Learn, apply, teach. It's not just learn, teach. You have to apply the information, because the best way to learn is actually experiencing it. The best way to learn something is experiencing it. That's what you must truly understand. And that's what I've learned and what I've applied. And that's the only reason I'm telling you this, is because I've actually applied it. And, I know that I don't know what I don't know. And I know that there's so much more for me to learn about anything. I never know it. I'm always getting it, okay? What is your willingness to accept change? If your mentor, if someone that has the results you want, if someone has what you want, is telling you what you need to do, it's as simple as you don't challenge them. You don't question it. Question it to the point to where you will understand it. Don't automatically accept it to be true, but understand why they're saying what they're saying, and then just do what they say. Do what they say and understand why you're doing it. That's willingness to learn, willingness to accept change. 10 out of 10, you will be willing to learn anything. You'll be willing to accept change on what it is, from information from the person that has what you want. Don't just listen to some random person. You're gonna learn something, but you're gonna be learning the wrong information. Okay? So your Teachability Index is something that's very important, and it's the first step and the basis to success. The other steps being, whatever they are, but